just to go from this station to New Orleans Space Station. Have great every right.
This is Grand Station, USA.
Seated in the upright position with both feet on the floor. Unfortunately, sorry guys, no sleeper cars on this train. Next stop's going to be New Orleans Square Station. Keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the train, and please watch the children. Make sure they're away from all vehicle openings. Thank you. Almost there, 23 and a half hours.
Magic Kingdom, with stops at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown and Tomorrowland, followed by a visit to the Grand Canyon and Primeval Room. We got a lot of travel. Sounds to me like we've reached the wilds of Adventureland.
Alright, well, we're moving on towards New Orleans Square Station. Listen to your song for Adventureland, New Orleans Square Country. Attractions such as Indiana Jones, Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion, Queen Zoo, the Enchanted Tiki Room. Yeah, lots of fun stuff. If you're going to leave here, go ahead and remain seated until the train's fully stopped inside the station. Let's go ahead and remain seated until it's completely stopped. If you continue on with us, next stop is Mickey's Toontown Depot.
Then watch your step, we'll get lost.
This is Magic Kingdom. We're going to be getting ready to head on towards Mickey's Toontown Depot, but first, just have to say, keep to your seats. Stay seated in the upright position, feet on the floor, and wake out signs, no sleeper cars on this train. Hands and feet inside the train and watch the children. Make sure they're with small vehicle openings. Next stop, Mickey's Toontown Depot.
You hear it too?
If that was your first time seeing the sunrise in Disneyland, make some noise. That's some energy for 5:30 in the morning. That's it. No more coffee for you guys.
I love coffee.
How many main names did they have?
We got what?
No one got that. In Julep Bar right across the street, they serve mayonnaise. Lots of sugar. Dave, you tell a joke, I failed. So does anyone know why dinosaurs weren't very popular? Because they're extinct. It's too early for these jokes. Or maybe it's too late, I don't know.
Yeah, it's too late.
ESPN did a spread on Cinderella recently. She was one of the worst soccer players in the country. She, for a few reasons, she keeps losing her shoes, keeps running away from the bad, that's a big problem. And, of course, her coach was a pumpkin.
Yeah, didn't you see the camera when we like rode it down the street?
I'm still taking water, so.
Alright, there you go. Those two locals mean we're heading towards Toontown Depot. Go ahead and remain seated, folks. Stay awake. Keep those eyes open. No sleeper cars on this train.
Dang it.
To those joining us, welcome aboard. The next leg of our journey will take us along the rim of the Grand Canyon. It's a mighty long drop to the canyon floor, so for your safety, stay seated.
Ignore the train is tired too. We're now heading into Splash Mountain where every day is a Zippity Doo-Dah day. If you look real hard, you may just find your bobbing friends. where the crew and all their friends are having fun. And you folks are welcome too. Go ahead and stop on by for adventures of where the crew and splash run.
By a visit to the grand...
Do you want to steal out or should I? Thanks all you. We're now traveling along the rivers of America. That's all I have to say about it. You're seeing it just as early of travelers, southerners did when they were traveling this world over 100 years ago. Across the ways, encountered Davy Crockett, across the animals. You're seeing this view just like many of the settlers did from the comfort of a genuine steam-powered train. When these iron horses first started across the frontier, it changed the way. It changed the world. Yeah. Alright, well, we're steaming on towards Mickey's Toontown Depot. We're all a little tired here. This will be your stop for Fantasyland, folks, with attractions including It's a Small World, the Matterhorn Bomb Sled, Peter Pan's Pinocchio's Daring Journey, Snow White's Scary Adventure, Mr. Cole's Wild Ride, King Arthur's Carousel, Kate's Junior Circus Train, Dumbo the Flying Elephant, Storybook Land Boats, Alice in Wonderland, and Nancy Marcico. If you believe in us, you will be the main seated for the train and come to a full and complete stop within the station. If you're continuing on, our next stop will be Tomorrowland Station. If you've been to Disneyland 23 and a half straight hours, make some noise! Shout! Not many of you, but if you're going to be here till 6 a.m., make some noise! Just so you guys know, Toontown is closed right now, but we'll reopen with the park in a couple of hours. Look at the Matterhorn. Can anyone tell me what scale the Matterhorn is to the original Matterhorn mountain in Switzerland? Yeah, any guesses? Any guesses? I've got 1/10, but what 1/20th?
1/100.
Think on a grander scale.
1/100.
Almost. It's 1/100. 1/100. So stack 100 of those on top of each other. That's how tall the Matterhorn mountain is in Switzerland.
546
Alright folks, welcome aboard Disneyland Railroad. Hands, arms, feet, legs inside the train. Go ahead and stay seated upright, awake, no sitting cars in this train. I will sit up every single time we get to a new station. And have fun. Next stop is Tomorrowland Station, folks, or as we like to call it, Sunday.
We're traveling along the rivers of America and into the American frontier as it looked more than a century ago.
No, the train's confused again. It's too early. It needs to go to bed.
Yeah.
This is not the rivers of America. This is Fantasyland. Come on, Dave. It's the happiest cruise that ever sailed. It's a small world. So, if this is the happiest cruise that ever sailed, what's the driest cruise that ever sailed? That would be the Jungle Cruise and all their Jungle Lake humor. Alright folks, well ahead of us lies the future. Well, I guess you all know that, but what I meant to say is that we're now heading towards Tomorrowland, where you can find attractions such as Star Tours, Space Mountain, Autopia, or even the smallest of people can drive a car without a license. But they're closed right now. Oh yeah, sorry. So hey, you got Space Mountain Star Tours, which has these newfangled spaceships that go into the deepest reaches of space, and you can ride them if you got the courage. And the nerve. Yeah, what he said. Who's having fun? Yeah. Who likes our little banter going back and forth? It's okay, you don't have to like it. Does anyone here know that when Tomorrowland opened in 1955, what year it was modeled after?
Cars.
I don't know, Adam. What year was it modeled after? Close. The futuristic world of 1986. I don't think the future turned out that way. No. Alright, let's go now to Tomorrowland. Once again, this is your stop for Space Mountain, Star Tours, Captain EO, Innoventions, not Autopia, because it's not open right now. Finding Nemo, lots of other stuff.
Keep it moving.
Disneyland Limited, now leaving for a complete trip around Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom through the Grand Canyon and Primeval World. Stop at Main Street Station, Frontierland, and Mickey's Toontown.
Sir, madam. Whatever your preference is.
I'm not tired at all. Yeah, I mean, your reactions to this. Do I look right? Really look tired? You look tired.
To those joining us, welcome aboard. The next leg of our journey will take us along the rim of the Grand Canyon. It's a mighty long drop to the canyon floor, so for your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Be sure to watch your kids and no flash pictures, please.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash.
Back to the fantastic primeval world, land of the dinosaurs. We're now steaming back to our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you'll be leaving us here, stay in your seat till we come to a full stop. And remember to gather all your personal belongings, including the young'uns if you got any, and step carefully. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle Tour of Disneyland. We surely hope you enjoyed your travels with us and that you'll come back and see us again real soon. For those of you traveling on, we'll be on our way again in just a few minutes. This is Main Street Station, Main Street, USA.
I love you!
Alright guys, just so you know, we have these local loop around the park. There's a pickup truck only. The only stops we make are to take people back to Main Street, so no one is getting off on the other stop. Thanks for joining us. Have a great and safe